Did you know there was two Bethlehems? That's right, two Bethlehems. In the Bible, there is actually two Bethlehems. And, is this a contradiction in the Bible? Does this mess up the prophecy? The fulfillment doesn't line up geographically, right? I mean, how could Jesus be born in two places? This is part of a series I call Bible Contradictions, and I plan to do some longer ones as well on this. But, most people don't even realize there's two Bethlehems, and many of those that do seem to think there was a contradiction or something of that nature, but really nothing could be further from the truth because there are no contradictions in the Bible. The Bible itself has no contradictions. It's actually a case of, simply two different locations. Just like Rochester, New York, and Rochester, Minnesota. One, the company Kodak came from. The other one, Kodak did not come from. Two different cities, same name. Well, just like Springfield in the United States. Springfield has like 30 different Springfield cities in the United States. So there was two Bethlehems, and, they existed centuries apart. But only one carried the Messianic importance, The Bethlehem of Judah, which is also called Bethlehem Ephrathah, okay? And that's to, make a distinction. Its location in the territory of Judah, about 5 to 6 miles south of Jerusalem. And this is the famous Bethlehem. This is the famous Bethlehem, the Bethlehem of King David and Jesus Christ. In Micah 5:2, it says, "But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out of you will come for me one who will be ruler over Israel." Okay? So that's Jesus' Bethlehem. Okay? This Bethlehem, sometimes called Bethlehem Ephrathah, because it distinguished it from the other one. Okay? Ephrathah was an older regional name for the same area. Bethlehem of Zebulun, sometimes called Bethlehem of Galilee, this location was a northern tribal territory. Zebulun was near Nazareth and Cana, and it was about 7 miles northwest of Nazareth. In Joshua 19, it says the territory of Zebulun was reached this is like a description of how far it went, so you knew where it was and what it was to distinguish the two. It reached Sarid, then it went up west to Marilah, touched Debeseth, and then extended along a ravine near Jokanim. And it included Bethlehem. So this is completely different Bethlehem. This completely different Bethlehem, located north of Israel, assigned the tribe of Zebulun when Joshua divided the promised land. So they assigned it that name when Joshua divided the promised land. And, there's two separate Bethlehems here, each with distinct differences. So, the contradiction, there is no real contradiction, but a lot of times the people thinking, the mistake they make in thinking there's a contradiction is they think the Bible is mentioning that there's both a north and a south of Israel, so how could Jesus be born in two places? Well, we see clearly he wasn't born in two places. He was born in the first Bethlehem. Or they assume that Bethlehem is Micah's prophecy, 5:2, was the wrong one geographically, since Jesus grew up in Nazareth of Galilee, which is much closer to the northern Bethlehem. But basically, they think the prophecy and fulfillment don't line up geographically. Okay, so why not? Why isn't this a contradiction? Because Micah 5:2 explicitly says Bethlehem Ephrathah, among the clans of Judah. It explicitly says that. It identifies which Bethlehem, okay? That specifies the southern Bethlehem in Judah, okay? Not the northern one in Zebulun. Ephrathah is the key distinction. The New Testament repeatedly confirms Jesus' Bethlehem was the one from Judea, okay? Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king. Matthew 2, the wording is... that's from Matthew 2, and the wording is deliberate. It clarifies the exact Bethlehem, okay? So there's no room for doubt. There's no confusion. That's it. It clarifies it, okay? And the one connected to David's lineage, which was from Judah, not Zebulun, okay? The lineage of David and the prophecies link to Judah, or what the Romans call Judea, not Zebulun, okay? The Messiah was foretold to come from the house of David, Judah's tribe, in Genesis 49 and in Isaiah 11. So it could not have been the northern Bethlehem. Okay, and basically, the relevance theologically here is Bethlehem of Judah represents God's faithfulness to his covenant promises. Out of a humble small town in Judah would come the King of Kings. Bethlehem of Zebulun shows the northern tribes' heritage and settlement, part of the completeness of Israel's inheritance, but not the site of the Masonic fulfillment. Subscribe, give us a like, support your local Bible-based church. Thank you.